Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? This is a Shalina Diva, the Purpose Driven Diva, and I'm so excited to go live tonight. Okay, you guys. So, I have a really good lesson that I want to share, and I really want to encourage and empower my new online coaches out there, right? Those of you who want to teach people what you know and build a business off of it. I have done it, and believe me, it is possible, and you can do it too. So, before I jump into tonight's lesson, let me briefly introduce myself to those of you who may not know me. My name is Shalina Diva. I'm the Purpose Driven Diva, and my clients call me the Diva because I love to show people how to discover, invest, value, and appreciate their lives and business. Okay, and specifically through my company, Best Selling Year, as a business coach, I like to show new online coaches how to teach, impact, and get paid. Okay, there's a certain way we teach, there's a certain way we impact through content, and there's definitely a way that we get paid. All right, so that is what I do as a business coach. Okay, so I'm going to hop into tonight's lesson, but before I do, make sure you say hello. Don't be rude, say hello. Hey, Miss Derrica. Hey, Moms of Power on Instagram. Shout out to Moms of Power. All right, shout out to Nikisha Robbins over here on Facebook. Make sure you like and share this. Give me some hearts, give me some like, all that kind of stuff, right? So tonight is going to be a good one, y'all. I'm going to talk about the fact that there are so many coaches out there who are absolutely brilliant, but guess what? They're also broke. So I'm asking a question tonight, my new online coaches, because with me, you got to keep it real and you got to be honest and transparent, because that's how you get help, right? How many of you know you're brilliant? Type brilliant or brill or something like that, so I know you're rolling with me. Type that in the comments for me, okay? I, Shalina Diva, I know I'm brilliant, I know I'm smart, I know I can help people, I have all this experience, I have all this expertise, right? I really know how to help people. Shout out to Minister Shirley Williams on YouTube. Blessings back to you. So how many of you are like, I know my stuff, I'm brilliant, I can help people and all that stuff, right? Well, the problem a lot of new coaches have is that, okay, you're brilliant, you have a skill set, you have knowledge, you have expertise. However, if you're honest, and I'm not going to ask anybody to verbalize this, but if you're honest, you're like, I'm not making the kind of money that I believe I can make. In other words, you're broke. So you're out there empowering people, out there positively changing lives. You're giving your heart out. You're helping all these people, but you're not compensated. You cannot, like, from your coaching business, you can't pay a bill. You can't even pay your cell phone bill. Forget the rent or the mortgage or the car note. When you have a coaching business, you should, and you work it, it can actually provide your whole entire lifestyle. Ask me how I know, because it provides mine. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I don't have another gig. I don't have another job. This is my full-time work, and I get paid beautifully to do what I do. But let me tell you something. I used to be brilliant and broke, meaning I was really smart. I had all this information. I had all this knowledge, but I didn't know how to monetize it. How many of you are so stuck, like, what I have is good, but I don't know how to make money from it? If that's you, type money in the comments. Type money in the comments if you don't know how to monetize whatever it is that you do. And these are the hard conversations that a lot of people don't want to talk about. And as a coach, I realize a lot of people say they want success. A lot of people, they want to be successful. They want to do this. But when it comes time to do the work, they don't want to do the work, or they're scared. They allow fear to stop them, or they don't want to follow directions, right? But a lot of people are brilliant, but you're broke. And so the beauty of this, someone says, hi, how am I doing? I'm good. Hello. Shirley says money. They want to know how to turn what they know into money. So the problem is, this is what y'all have to realize. And this is the part that kills brilliant people who are broke. You see other people out there who are doing what you want to do. They're not half as good as you are, right? They're not as smart as you are. They're not as good looking as you are. They don't speak as well as you do. They don't know as much as you do, but they're out killing the game, making all kind of crazy money, killing the game. They have this huge following, this massive following, right? And you're wondering, like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And then instead of you trying to humble yourself and inquire, sometimes we sit back and we hate because what we think makes someone successful is not always what makes somebody successful. And part of the thing is, so a lot of the people you see out there, you're like, she's so dumb, she doesn't even know this, or he doesn't even know that, and you're wondering why they're successful. You need to take a step back and realize that the thing is not always about how smart you are. So just because you're brilliant, that does not automatically translate into you making a lot of money. So let's be clear on that. Just because you're smart, that does not mean you're going to make a lot of money. Not in this business, not as an online coach. It doesn't mean that. So what does it mean? So like Shalina, if it's not about me being smart, if it's not about me being brilliant, right, then what is it? Here's the thing. A lot of you, like especially my empowerment coaches, I talked about this last night, you don't have a coaching system in place or a curriculum, right? Or you don't have a structure in place with how you teach what you teach and how you deliver what you deliver, right? You didn't even take the time to set up a way, like if you want to teach people classes and stuff, did you learn how to create classes? And then did you learn how to deliver those? A lot of times what happened is y'all don't have any structure in place. And many of you are treating your coaching business like a hobby. And when you treat things like a hobby, you get paid like a hobby. I treat my business like a business and I get paid like a business. Okay. And so I want to encourage you that yes, you can earn great money. You can do it, but y'all are out of order. It's certain things. And like you're thinking that your brains or your knowledge or even your faith. I have a lot of Christian people who come to me and they want to start coaching businesses, and I try to give them game and tell them the way to go, but they shut me down because they want to be Bible thumpers, and I'm like, good luck with that. So a lot of times you are in the way of you being successful. Some of you brilliant and broke people are too smart for your own good. You're too smart. When someone tries to give you advice or they try to show you a way to be, it's like, oh no, you're skeptical. Oh no, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to go this way. You're trying to go left. And I told you go right. But sometimes y'all are too smart for your own good. That used to be me. I used to be brilliant and broke. And you know how I knew I was brilliant? People would come to me like, Shalina, can you tell me how to do this? Shalina, can you tell me how to do that? Or Shalina, what's your opinion on this? Or what do you think about that? Do any of you have people who come to you about knowledge and expertise that you have? If they do, type me in the comments. That should give you a clue and a sneaky suspicion that, hey, I have something up here. I have something of value, but you know what? People will not respect a value. They will not respect your value if you don't respect your value. So if you allow people to just hop on the phone with you and talk your ear off for 3 hours and you don't charge them, or they didn't have to set up a consultation to talk to you, guess what? They're going to continue to do it. If you let people pick your brain for free, they're going to continue to do it. You didn't set the boundary. You didn't put a value on your value. You didn't put a value on your knowledge. All right? So Shirley's being honest. She said, that's me. Right? Hey, Carol. So here's the deal. You have to put a value on your value. Put a value on your time. Put a value on your knowledge and your expertise. That's the first place that you start. And by putting a value on your value, what I mean is you have to step back and realize, hey, I'm very smart. I'm very capable. And what I know can help a lot of people. It can change lives. And because of that, I have to protect that now. I have to mold and shape this gift that I have been given. I need to get coaching. I need to figure out how to create a system around this. I need to figure out how can I package this up and sell it. You just can't go up to someone and say, oh yeah, I'm really good at like finances and stuff like that, and I want to coach you. Okay, how you going to coach them? Just going to hop on the phone with them every week? That's not a coaching program. So don't any of you dare invest in anyone who they're like, okay, you can coach with me, and we're basically going to hop on the phone and we're going to go over your goals. What? No, like you need to be able to package up what you know into an online product. Or if someone comes to you and they're coaching with you privately, like how many weeks will it take? Not how many one-off sessions where you charge $40 to $75 an hour. I so don't do that. I don't do like you want to coach with me, I'm $75 an hour. No, baby. I have put together a whole package and program, and it starts at $3,000. And I can tell you every week what we're going to do. I can tell you what you're going to have at the end of the week. So that's why people like me is killing the game, because I've taken the time out to say, you know what I have is knowledgeable, and let me package this together to create an experience for people. And then also, I know with systems, I have an online school. I got clear on my messaging. I got clear on my niche. I got clear on who my ideal people are and what kind of content I should be putting out there. And I'm here to tell you, being brilliant is not really where it's at. That's not an indicator of success. But a good indicator of success is how humble are you to realize that you don't know and seek out the help, right? And then on top of that, how humble are you to realize that this is a path I'm going down. I don't know. I need to ask questions. I'll need to invest. Some of you, it kills me. You want to be coaches and charge people all this money to coach with you, but then you don't want to invest in someone else's coaching to help you. It's about investing. In fact, yesterday, someone has been working with me on a project. And yesterday I said, hey, send me the invoice right now. I'm going to pay because I value this person. Don't you know the very amount that I paid them, I made it last night over a live stream. So when I live streamed last night, I literally made about like $300 in like 30 minutes. Why? Because I made an offer and people took me up on my offer because I was sharing why empowerment coaches especially aren't making money. And I'm back on it again tonight because a lot of you think because you're smart, because you went to college, or maybe you didn't, but you think you're so smart, right? That's why you're going to be successful. But it's actually your smarts that's stopping you, because you don't believe in yourself. You have some fear, right? You didn't package up what you know. Everything is a hobby to you. You dilly and you dally. Me, I am ultra aggressive with my coaching business because it's a whole business. Like literally, you guys, on Sunday, I made $3,600 in one day on Sunday. And I was doing other things, and I kept getting those Stripe notifications. So literally, I'm like, one time I was laying down in the bed because I'm like 7 months pregnant, and my son was kicking me all in my stomach, so I had to sit down and rest. Boom, $1,000 notification. I was preparing for a new class I was starting this week. Boom, a $2,500 payment notification came through. Like, this is serious business. How many of you want that kind of money rolling into your account because you know what to do to set that up? So that money that came rolling in on Sunday, y'all, it's from seeds that I planted the week before. How many of you want that for you? If you want that for you, type the $ in the comments. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all, me as a coach for new online coaches, I am so straight up about me helping you to build a solid foundation so you can teach people what you know the correct way. There's a correct way to teach. You can have a positive impact, build a following, position yourself as an expert, but most of all, get paid. I do not shy away from the money. That's why I'm so tough on my clients. Like, do it this way. This is how you get to the money. And the ones who listen to me humble themselves. If I say cross the T, they cross their T. If I say dot the I, they dot the I. Why? Because I'm trying to save you time so you can get to the money. How many of you want to get to the money? Instagram, how many of you want to get to the money? Put a $ in the comments. So we have some people over here on Facebook. They're like, yo, I want to get to the money. Carol says, I need that kind of money. She wants to get to that kind of money. Listen, it takes discipline, it takes strategy, and it takes execution. So a lot of times people come to me as new coaches. I'm like, do this. I'm scared. Okay, who cares that you're scared? Fear is expensive. Somebody write this down in the comments. Fear is expensive. It's expensive because while you're lollygagging, all right, I see. That's my girl Shar. Hey, Shar Publishing is over there. While you're afraid and not taking action, you're missing out on opportunities to make that kind of money. Don't you know that an imperfect effort is better than a non-perfect attempt? Like, because things aren't perfect, you don't even try. Don't you know that God blesses your efforts and you grow? I had a new client today, and we had a strategy for her to do. And when she got out there in the field and she started doing the work, she started to learn some things that as a coach, I cannot teach you. I will give you the roadmap, the strategy, what to do. But when you get out in these internet streets and you start working some things, you begin to realize, oh, wow, like she realized she was going live in the wrong place. So she was going live to crickets. Then she started going live in front of the right kinds of people. And so she said because she wasn't going live in the right place, she lost a lot of time. So she had to push her event back. But she said, I'm encouraged because I learned a lot. So Shar over there said fear is expensive. Facebook is saying fear is expensive. They're saying where the money resides. Carol says discipline, strategy, and execution. Those are the three things that you need, right? So she decided we're going to push it back, Shalina, and I'm going to go hard now that I know where I should be speaking to, and then I know what I'm talking about. And people saw what she was doing and they say, hey, I missed your event. When do you have the next one? I said, that's a good sign because it means they're watching you. So when she's going back to the drawing board, we fix some things. But how many of you would be crushed by that? Like, nobody signed up for my thing. I'm crushed. Well, she looked and said, well, I wasn't even promoting in the right place. So how can she get upset? And so as a coach, we talked it through. We came up with our game plan, and now it's go time. We set a new date. Now she knows what to do. Some of you, it's just like, y'all say y'all want the success. You say you want the money, but you're not willing to do what it takes. And I'm telling you, if you can relate to being brilliant and broke, and I'm not saying you totally broke, but I mean, you ain't making money with coaching. That's what I'm talking about. You're not making the kind of money. I get daily deposits. My Stripe, I get daily deposits in my Stripe. You know what I'm saying? And I got receipts to prove it. The same can be true for you, but I used to be you, just brilliant and broke. And it's like I didn't have a system. I didn't package my stuff up. And like I didn't really believe in myself. My girl Aisha on Moms of Power, she kind of pulled me to the carpet, called me to the carpet in 2014. It was like, do you believe in yourself now? Because is your head on straight? She's like, because I've been trying to get you to coach me, but you don't believe in yourself. And I had to be honest. And another woman was like, Shalina, I really want to work with you, but you have no products or services for me to purchase. So how can I work with you if you don't have products? So what I'm saying to you all is, listen, can you relate to anything I'm saying to you? Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? If you can, type yes in the comments because that's how I can help you better. I really, really, really can help you. Yes, Carol says she wants daily deposits. Right? If you want those daily deposits. So if I'm speaking to you, type me in the comments so I know who I'm talking to. Because you don't have to struggle in 2021. You don't have to be broke in 2021, and you don't have to struggle. And by broke, I mean you're not, like when it comes to your coaching business, you're not earning that money. You don't have that impact. You don't have classes, products, and services. So so Shirley, Carol, everybody saying they can relate, right? Shar, she's saying she can relate. Well, listen, this Saturday, I am helping new coaches who want to basically, as they say, be where the money resides, get to the money, get to the bag, whatever you want to call it. You basically want to start being prosperous in your coaching business, especially if you are an empowerment coach. Especially if you are an empowerment coach, because I've been on this all week. A lot of our empowerment coaches are broke. Y'all are out here in the field slaving. Y'all trying to help people to, really tending after people's kids. Kids are crazy and you're not making money. And when you don't make money, you get burnt out. You get resentful. You are supposed to be earning money. Doing what you do. When you serve, you earn. So what I'm doing on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, there will be a replay, there will be a recording. So if you can't make it live, you will have access to it for life. Here's the deal. I am showing you what's missing in your coaching business. You don't have systems in place. You don't know how to tie your empowerment to something bigger. You don't even know what that means, and you don't even know how to do it. You don't know how to get in front of your ideal clients. And when you do get in front of them, you don't know how to help them to understand that your product or your service is the solution they're looking for because of X, Y, and Z. It's a strategy. It's systems that you need in place to be successful. Some of you are making this way too hard. Some of you are way too smart for your own good. And you're brilliant and you're broke. And there's people who are like, people who have dropped out of high school. Not to say because you dropped out of high school, you're not brilliant. A lot of them are, but like they don't have all that formal education you have. They don't have all those wonderful corporate America experiences that you have. But They have the execution, they have the system, and they have the strategy, and they're working it. I used to feel that way too. I would be like, I went to Duke University, I'm a scholarship, and there'll be people who like didn't even have any of that formal education out there killing it. And I'm like, I used to think, well, I'm smarter than them. You're smarter on paper. So if this is you guys and you can relate, I want you to enroll. So Instagram, it's only a $47 investment. So go to bestsellingyear.com/empower. Bestsellingyear.com/empower. Those of you on Facebook and YouTube, just look at the link below. It's this pink link right here. Look at it. Go there, enroll. Those of you who enroll tonight, I have an opportunity for you to get my my proposal class for 50% off. I think it's like $50, right? Because when you start going to these organizations, or you start going to schools or churches, wherever you want to go, and you want to empower people, or you want to teach your coaching, right? It needs to be packaged up a certain way. There's a certain way that you should create your proposal. How many of you even know that you needed a proposal? When you not, y'all want to be where the money reside, you want to make big money. Like I told you last night, the school was paying me $500 a week to show up for like an hour and 15 minutes. Well, you got to come correct. You need a proposal. And I'm going to tell you, this is like a if you enroll tonight, there's an opportunity for you to get this class for 50% off. I give you the step by step. I give you an example and say, listen, this is what needs to be included in your proposal. So if you do that tonight, you have a chance. But I want you to get into this Empowerment Profits class. Y'all are out here hustling and serving, but you're not reaping the financial rewards. You're not making the money. You deserve to make the money, okay? How many of you are like, listen, I deserve to make the money? Oh, hey, Coach Sophia, she said teach. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. So does this make sense to anybody? Like, there's no need to be brilliant and broke. How about you be brilliant and paid? So how many of you want to be brilliant and paid? If you want to be brilliant and paid, type paid in the comments. Type paid in the comments, okay? Because I want you to be paid. I want you to be paid and brilliant, okay? Because I don't knock someone's education. I'm very highly educated. I don't knock that, but I also know that that's not education. It's not what it takes for you to be successful, and not in this coaching business. So how many of you are going to join me this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time? If you can't make it, there will be a recording. And it's called Empowerment Profits. Learn, it says, get paid to empower others. This is what you need. Get this training, okay? Get this formal training, okay? All right. So Shirley says she wants to be paid. Shirley's in one of my boot camps. It's called the Content Boot Camp, and Shirley will be the first to tell you. I'm training them. Like, no, there's a certain way that you do content. And so they have homework they have to do. They turn it in, and I review it, and I go line by line, and I'm like, this isn't right. Fix it. And some of them get frustrated, but they come back and fix it. Why? Because there's a certain way you need to show up. It's a system. It's a formula. Y'all have to learn the formula, okay? So Carol says, I deserve to make the money. I want to be brilliant and paid. All right, you want to be brilliant and paid. You made a declaration. Now you have to put yourself out there. Now you have to learn strategies. Package up your curriculum. Package up your system. I hope that I am actually able to teach more people in Empowerment Profits, because listen, you need it. If you can relate to anything I said, you need it. So I'm not going to be before you too long. My son is starting to kick me in my ribs again. And so I want to make sure those of you on Instagram, check it out, bestsellingyear.com/empower. The link is actually in the title. So check the title. Those of you on Facebook, here's the link right here, right? I want to see you in the school. I want to see you in my class on Saturday, right? That's what I want to do. Does anybody have any questions, whether you're on Instagram? So Coach Sophia says she wants to be paid. Now listen, Coach Sophia is already paid. But one thing you're going to realize about people who get paid, aren't we always looking for more ways to get paid, Sophia? Yes, we are. We always want to find new and better ways to do what we need to do so we can earn money and yada, yada, yada. That is what we do. All right. So Coach Sophia says she wants to be paid. Paid. So listen, does anybody have any questions for me? If you do, All right, hold on. So Shirley says this is what she says about being in my boot camp. Yes, and she is tough, but it's well worth it because she definitely want to see you win. I really do. I want to see people win. So Carol says, I'm ready. I'm about to work on some ideas for my curriculum. Look, join me on Saturday, and I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to do and what's holding you back and what's stopping you, right? So that you can get on a path to being brilliant and paid. No more brilliant and broke. We're going to be brilliant and paid. Does anybody have any questions for me before I hop off? Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right. All right. So Instagram, there's no one, any questions on Instagram? Any questions on Facebook and YouTube? If there aren't, please do me a favor. Please like, comment, and share this video because more people need it, and tell people about the Empowerment Profits class. I'm so excited about it. Cannot wait to teach it on Saturday. I have so many wonderful things I cannot wait to teach. All right. So I'm super excited about it. All right. So Minister Shirley says it's worth the investment. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys. So this is Shalina Diva, the Purpose Driven Diva. And one more time, if you can relate to anything that I said tonight, please join me in the Empowerment Profits Masterclass this Saturday at 10 a.m. It will be recorded if you can't make it live and you have lifetime access. Join me here. And if you enroll tonight, you'll have an opportunity when you enroll to receive 50% off of my other class called Pimp My Proposal, where it goes hand in hand with the Empowerment Profits. Because when you really become serious and you really want to start making thousands of dollars, you need to come with a proposal. Okay, and I'm going to teach you everything that should go into that proposal. Okay, you guys. So I thank you all so much. Please keep me in prayer during my pregnancy. Right now, my baby is kicking me in my ribs, so I'm very uncomfortable right now. But God is still good. Okay, right? This is Shalina Diva, the Purpose Driven Diva, you guys, and I will see you on the other side. Be blessed. Instagram.